everyone, welcome back to my channel. Today we are going to learn about new material. What is that? That is obligation. Let's check the video. Hello Mila, are you ready to study now?
Yes, miss, of course. What we are going to learn now, miss?
As I said before in the previous meeting, today we are going to learn about obligation. Do you know what obligation in Bahasa?
Oh, I know, miss. In Bahasa, we call obligation as keharusan.
Great, Mila. Yes, you're right. In Bahasa, we call obligation as keharusan or kewajiban. And what about modal auxiliaries that we usually use for stating obligation? Do you know that?
As I know, we use must and has to or have to, miss. But I don't know when shall we use them exactly. Would you like to explain it for me, miss?
Of course, Mila. Well, now please pay attention to the usage of has to and have to first. Has to is used for subject she, he, it, and a person like Mila. Meanwhile, we use have to for subject I, you, they, we, or more than one person like Mila and Lily.
Well, would you like to give the example of their usage, miss?
Okay, say for example, Nita has to go home before 10 p.m. So, we use has to because the subject is Nita, that one person. But if the subject use two people, we use have to. Say for example, Nita and Ria have to go home before 10 p.m. So, we use have to there. In bahasa, we can say, jadi kita akan memakai has to jika subjeknya itu adalah satu orang. Dan kita akan memakai have to jika subjeknya itu dua orang atau lebih.
Oh, I see. Now, I will try to make the example, miss. The first, you have to make English tasks tomorrow. And the second, he has to get her mom to the doctor. Am I right, miss?
Excellent, Mila. Now, do you know when should we use must and have to or has to?
I don't know yet, miss. Would you like to explain it?
Well, must used to show speaker feeling or come from the speaker. Meanwhile, have to or has to used to state obligation that come from outside of the speaker or someone feeling. Say for example like this, I must study hard for being the best in English test. Jadi, si pembicara ini mengatakan bahwa dia harus belajar keras agar bisa mendapatkan nilai terbaik dalam tes bahasa Inggris. Nah, itu berarti kan dia datang dari dirinya sendiri. Berbeda dengan kata atau kalimat, I have to study hard to make my parents proud of me. Nah, di sini berarti dia itu belajar keras karena ingin membuat orang tuanya bangga. Jadi dia memakai kata have to, bukan must. Well, next, the usage of must is to give advice from closest person. Jadi biasanya kita pakai must itu untuk memberikan nasihat kepada orang-orang terdekat kita. Say for example, you must help needy people. Kamu harus menolong orang-orang yang membutuhkan. Nah, di sana itu kan sejenis nasihat ya yang diberikan kepada kita. Sementara, kalau have to, that is use or come from the situation. Biasanya itu adalah peraturan yang datang dari situasi di sekitar. Say for example, I have to see the doctor tomorrow. Jadi si pembicara ini mengatakan bahwa dia harus pergi ke dokter mungkin karena kondisinya dia yang kurang fit. Jadi ada situasi di sana yang menyebabkan dia untuk datang ke dokter. And then the third or the last usage of must is used for written rules. Jadi must ini biasanya dipakai dalam peraturan-peraturan tertulis. Ya, seperti misalnya kita di sekolah itu ada peraturan students must wear school uniform. Nah, jadi di sana itu merupakan keharusan bagi murid untuk memakai seragam sekolah. Setiap kali datang ke sekolah dan itu sudah tertulis peraturannya. Sementara for have to, that is usually used for spoken rules or telling rules. Nah, jadi kalau have to itu dia cenderung ke spokennya ya. Say for example, we have to wear school uniform. Jadi kita harus memakai pakaian sekolah setiap kali pergi ke sekolah karena memang sudah ada aturan tertulisnya. Seperti itu.
Oh, I understand, Miss. So, there are three usage of must and have to and has to. Must is used for speaker's feeling, advice from closest person, and written rules. Meanwhile, have to or has to used for someone feelings, obligation that come from situation, and spoken rules or telling rules. Am I right, Miss?
Yes, you are right, Mila. Even though they have different usage, but they have the same social function. The social function of obligation is to ask someone to do something and it cannot be refused.
Oh, yes. And what about the structure, Miss? Is it same when we use have to or has to and must?
Well, it's different, Mila. For verbal sentence, the structure of obligations are subject plus must plus verb 1 plus object plus adverb. And then we use subject plus have to or has to plus verb plus object plus adverb. For nominal sentence, we use subject plus must plus be plus adjective or noun or adverb. And we will use subject plus have to or has to plus be plus adjective or noun or adverb. So remember to put be in nominal sentence. Then from that structure, we know that the language features of obligations are, first, it is using modal auxiliaries must, have to, and has to. And it's also using singular and plural nominal with or without a, the, this, those, my, their, and etc.
Wow, it's so obvious now. Thank you for your clear explanation, Miss.
My pleasure, Mila. See you on the next meeting.
See you, Miss. Thank you.
Well, thank you for watching my video. See you on the next video. Bye-bye.